is when I hit the live button. So that's the delay. Now you know. It's pretty awesome. No, it's not. But before I say anything, there's merch, and I'm wearing the shirt, and there's a link in the chat, and then I go and do the other thing. Already off to a great start. It's gonna be great. I really need, you know what I need to do? Hold on. Perfect. Now the thing I'm supposed to click at's on the top, and that will never happen again. It'll definitely happen again. Welcome to KillCo Whiskey Musings. My name is Brian. How are you? You can't answer that unless you're in chat right now. Speaking of which, there are people here. Sugar Kitty Meow. Hello, welcome. Five Fingers. Welcome. Andrew Butler, hello. Welcome. I don't know what happened to Shayla's stream. I think was she on yesterday? Was she not on yesterday? Is that the problem? Oh yes, and liking the button and hitting the like button does things. The YouTube algorithm overlords, they want to know that you're here, so they can tell others who will come here, and then they'll see this mustache and they'll go, ugh, and then they'll leave. No, wait. Then they'll stick around. That's what I meant. But it's a great shot. Cheers. Welcome. Hello. Family obligations. I'll do it. I didn't do a stream on Friday. No, I did do a stream on Friday. I didn't do a video yesterday. Of course, I don't make the video in one day, generally speaking. Sometimes I have. It's not a good idea. First, whiskey, then rambling. So I've been a whole minute already. I think it's just gone to hell. But I didn't do a video last week because I felt kind of blech. Not the real horrible plague thing, but that kind of thing. Because unfortunately, I haven't been around people much for the past 2 years, and colds still exist. And that's what I'm assuming it was. It was not the other thing. As I said, I checked twice, so we're good. Hell, I'll check a third time just to be sure. On the menu tonight, since it's Sunday, which as some of you know is it's Bourbon Night, who is going on after my stream at 8 p.m. on their channel. You probably know that already, but I should just say it just in case. So since it's Bourbon Night, I'm going to have some ryes. Makes perfect sense. And also because I realized I had a few samples that were ryes that I hadn't finished or drank all of, which is the same thing. Oh, and I'm also the type of person who is doing stupid shit like playing games up until 6:30, and then I realize, what have I not done? Oh yes, I haven't eaten since breakfast. So I shoved some food in my face. Fifth quarter tailgate, I know you. I know who you really are. I have your samples sitting right in front of me, by the way. Don't tell anyone. Andrew Butler, it's... If she did it on YouTube, you might not see it. If she did it on Patreon, you might not see it. I don't know. I don't understand either. I'm no good at social media. So the first sample is this. From Flaviar, not sponsored. Breckenridge. Breckenridge? Just says whiskey. This is bourbon whiskey. So we're starting out with bourbon. Yeah, I knew that. What I was thinking of was the other two. Or was I thinking the other one? Did I grab the... No. I don't remember. I looked at the other Flaviar samples I still had. One of them was a rye. And it was empty. But I just left it in there, so... Grab this instead. This is Breckenridge Bourbon Whiskey, 43%. We're starting with this just because I had it last time. I don't know if I liked it. I have a feeling I didn't, because that's how much is left. Does it say anything fancy on it, or is it just that weird... Oh, that's the weird... deer thing. You've got to try this, is what it says on the side. So I will. Zenboot, hello. Welcome. Hope you are well. I know you were dealing with stupid shit. Human bodies are weird. Yeah, the community section. The same thing is with me not doing a video yesterday, or not being able to do a video for last week. I think that's what I meant. With that said, let me know what's in your glass. I want to know, this is your excuse to make a drink, have a drink early. Tomorrow is Monday, and as I like to think, Friday you should have a drink because it's the weekend. Sunday you should have a drink because tomorrow is Monday. It's perfect logic. And the Wednesday stream, you're halfway through the week, so why not? That way you could drink at least 3 times a week and without feeling like you're an alcoholic, maybe. That's my excuse anyway. Dr. Pat's Whiskey, hello. Lovely day off after 2.5 weeks of 12-hour days. Why would you do that to yourself? Glad you're here to enjoy your time not doing that. Because that sounds like hell to me, but I guess in my case I don't pay attention to what the time is. You know? My work is this, and I'm not very good at it, but I do it. And I don't keep track, because I know full well I will go for 3 to 4 to 5 hours editing a video and not even know it. And then I don't think of that as work. I think of it as just trying to get something done, which I should have done earlier. Great. Nice, Enbu. Good to hear. Yeah, same thing with what's going on with me. The little sniffle, scratchy throat thing's already almost gone. I still feel a little bleh, but nothing serious, like I said. So, I should turn the music on. That's what I forgot. I always forget something. It's a rule. It's a thing. It's a constant. It's one of the few constants in my life. Oh, random, not important thing. I'm going to eat these later. Look, rabbit tails. Bunny tails. Not rabbit poo. Definitely not. Oh yeah, let's listen to some of this. Oh no, I can't do that. I was about to play some more human than human White Zombie, and I went, YouTube would not like that, so I will not do that. They still come after me occasionally for the lo-fi hip-hop stuff, and that's supposed to be free to play. Speaking of which. Oh, and I don't have it on the randomizer. There we go. Hopefully that's not too loud. You let me know if you can't hear me talk, because that's what's important here. Not just sharing each other's company and having some whiskey. That's the important part. Me being here is... I hope to bring everyone together to hang out and do stuff. Oh yeah, I feel better already. Funny enough, I was not listening to this earlier today while I attempted to study, which included reading 4 pages, I think, maybe less. Scott Pigsley, you look familiar. I haven't seen you in one of those recently. Also, funny enough, I have some samples for you that are going to show up later. 5th quarter guy was here. He's just being a jerk. Okay. Trying to make sure I don't miss chat. That's also the important part. Let us see if I liked this or not. I'm going to think I didn't, because I'm a skeptic. Oh, it smells like clean glass. Good to know. Yay. Oh, I should talk about stuff this channel will do. Also, again, merch is available. Link is probably gone from chat, but it was up there. It's down below. Bourbon Baller, that's why you're here. And you say that like it's a bad thing. Come on now. Yeah. Just take your shirt off. I always assume everyone who's watching my show is naked anyway, so that's... I didn't need to say that. Ah, this is lovely. It is. I'm not changing it either. This is great. Make love to your whiskey. Jim Calavey, or Dad, sorry, hello. Yeah, not the best. It's very spicy. Like, not good spicy, just kind of like, spice, and then it's done. Dr. Pass Whiskey is having signatory Eridor 9-year first fill. My Marsala, Hogshead, 61.4%. Yeah, Farmyard, Veterinarian Office, funky that you need to be in the mood for. Yeah, well, 61.4% is where I need to be in the mood for it because holy schmoly. Holy schmackaroonies. I'm going to say a lot of weird stuff today. Roying elevator music during the VPub. Nice. Yeah, that's weird. Again, this is a Flaviar thing. This is what they send to beginners, or at least people who haven't really had whiskey before. That's why it's 43%. It punches you with the spice, which is surprising. I did have a bourbon earlier today, not necessarily within the past hour or so, but this is not the first alcohol or whiskey I've had, so it's surprising that this kind of went, ugh! And it's the same. Well, no, it's less. Yeah, it's 43%. What I had earlier was 45. So you'd think that wouldn't happen, but surprise, it did. Although I did have food as well. That might do something. I don't know. It was a turkey sandwich. Bourbon Neophyte, good evening. Welcome to you and yours. Dad, is that really you? Oh, it is. You were on the wrong account. I almost picked up a crazy peated thing. What was it? I have a few in front of me that were options. And if you haven't been here before, I am very bad at making decisions about everything. Or being able to focus for very long. Like now, since I'm talking about Scotch somehow. I have a Compass Box Great King Street Glass Gone Blend. Single cask, ex-sherry, Marion cask. 49%. I thought, oh, maybe. That always bugs me because it's Sunday, it's bourbon night. That's lodged in my brain, so I don't go for the Scotch. There's a single malt here. This is Westland, so that's a different thing. 62.05% on this thing. I remember why I didn't pick that. Because Koala, 15. Unpeated. That's another one, 59.1%. Bottled in 2018. Those are some options. Sorry, I'll stop. But, you know, with those percentages, I went, no, I'm not going to do that. Yes, someone did say Scotch. I don't know who. They don't seem to be here now. But I didn't. Those are for another time. Oh, channel update stuff. Be prepared for things to get weird next week. Next week? Oh, crap. A week from today, I will be panicking. A little bit. Ooh, because if you've been paying attention, and if you haven't, well, I'm going to tell you now. I will be going to Texas, Austin, Texas, next week. It's next week / next month. That's why it doesn't feel like next week, because I'm saying it's next month in my head. And it's not good, because it's next week. But I don't know what the hell the stream is going to be like for next Sunday. Next Sunday? Wow. Next Sunday stream. Here we go. But I'll figure it out. That's all I can tell you at the moment. Wednesday's stream and Friday's stream will probably be similar to what I did last time. I'm probably even going to use the same thumbnail because it makes sense. You know, let's see. Oh, I'm going to Texas thing. I spent a lot of time making that stupid thumbnail, so I will reuse it again and again. If I can find it. Anyhow, going to Texas. Why am I going to Texas in May? Anyone? If you know the answer, please tell me, because I will tell you if you are right or wrong, or correct or incorrect. Okay, second sip's not as bad. There's still, there's that thing in this bourbon. It still burns. It's 43%, it burns. The hell? You're not going to get people to like whiskey if the sip burns. As if it were higher proof. Which it isn't. And I like high proof stuff, or at least 50%-ish. 60% is where I go, it's like, I don't know. We're getting close to the point where it can, you know, explode, or at least catch on fire. Ignite. There's the word. I forget what it is. I think it's 70% is where things get the hazmat range. Dad, no, Papa KillCo. Dad, you can't answer. You know. You'll be going with, I think. I texted Mom, by the way. I can't remember something. I couldn't remember if I'm going to the flight by myself, or if you guys are going later, or what. I've already forgotten. I don't know. But so that'll be the thing for next week. That'll also mean I can't guarantee... Well, I can't guarantee a Sunday stream. I am thinking I'll do one. But things that haven't been planned yet will somehow change that, probably, maybe. I don't know. And then Wednesday, Wednesday I'll be in the thick of it. Friday will be the day before I come back. So it's like every single day that I would normally stream has a variable to it. There's no guarantee about anything. The wand chooses the wizard. Yes, it does. That's a clue, folks. Zenboot knows. By myself. That's okay. That's what I thought. Then I'm going to have to figure something out then. Because there's absolutely no way I'm going to get to that flight early. So I might have to do the same thing I did last time. I won't be able to sleep. I know I won't. But I'd rather be there where I can just wake up, or at least be awake, and go in to the airport. Yeah, after the show. That's right. I thought so. I'll have to make some plans, Dale. I'll talk to Mom and you and figure it out. Because I think if I can get a ride up there on Sunday... I'm making plans over the internet. Isn't that fun? If I can get a ride up on Sunday afternoon... or something. Yeah, Sunday afternoon. I can check into a place, which I still have to book, and it'll be more expensive. But just being there will... take a huge relief off me, because then I don't have to worry about anything else other than just waking up, walking to the airport. Done. I'm stuck in the airport for hours, hopefully. Cool running. Hello. Schwelcome. We're talking about the craziness that's going to happen next week. I'm so excited and not panicky at all, and not freaking out a little bit about all the things I still have to do this week that I haven't done yet. Tom McElwain, I wish. I actually won't have a transportation of any sort, really. Other than Mom and Dad, Papa KillCo will be going with. Right, Dad? You're going to have a good time, whether you like it or not. My father likes flying even less than I do, which is surprising, because I'm not a fan of being stuck in a box in the air for a while. But yeah, it's fine. I've done it before. I'll do it again. What was my point? Shit. Texas. So if you're in Austin, Texas, or at least in the Texas area, let me know. I still have to get in touch with Chris, or Hot Butter Rolls, as he's commonly known on the internets. I don't know what he's going to be up to next week. We'll find out. I don't know what anyone else is doing. I have to ask around, see what's happening. But at least for next week on Tuesday and Wednesday, I will not exist. You will not see me doing anything. Probably Wednesday. I don't really know. I haven't actually made any solid plans, and I don't know about what kind of things I'm going to do. There's a lot of juggling happening in my brain right now. And that's not good, because I will drop the ball at some point. But there are little things. I need a carry case for certain products that I will be buying in Texas. Yeah, you heard me. And then I need something to carry the laptop with. I don't have one of those yet, since I only got a laptop a couple weeks ago. Yeah. So that's how I will be able to do a stream, if I'm able to. For those of you who are around for the Kentucky trip, it'll be better than that, because I won't be using my phone. In emergency I will, but I hope not to use that. Then what? What else do I need to do? I think those are the two big ones. Or something to carry the laptop with, and something to use for beverage transportation. We'll say. Getting super psyched about our 5-6 flying to Ireland. Oh my god, Donner Pass, don't tease me. And Scotland, working on getting together with as many people as possible, bringing Elijah Craig Barrel Proof C917, oh that was a while ago, to share with everyone. Ooh, cool. Send me some. No, you can't. But I do have my passport. So those are maybe plans someday. I hope to get to Ireland. I hope to get to Scotland. I hope to see Roy in person. You know, life in general for the whole planet. It's still a little weird. But we're getting there. We're getting to the point where it's just, you know, existing with what's happening. Life is crazy, by the way. Oh, and if you haven't said it, let me know what's in your glass. I think Donner Pass Whiskey said something. It's fancy. Let me go check. I know he said something, but my brain stopped working. As it does. Or it doesn't register the information. Yeah. Signatory. Eridor. Very fancy. 9 year. Ooh. Get it. That's weird. Not the taste or anything, but the fact that it's affecting me here, as whiskey tends to do, for the first sip. Hopefully nothing's terribly wrong. I don't think so. I had whiskey earlier today, it was fine. But good God. Good God! Right doodly moodly. Oh, and yes. Tequila Rita, that's still a thing. That'll not be a thing next week. Keep that in mind. Under Butler, I will. I'll try to. I mean, not promise anything. I will attempt to do so if that should ever happen. Because that's also on the list. I've never been... So I am 41 years old, and this is the first time I've had a passport. Meaning this is probably going to be the first time whenever I happen to fly out of the States that I will be in a different country. Just so you know, it'll be interesting though. I've never been somewhere where my language, the way I speak, is not generally what people are doing. Instead, I will hear, accents of other places all around me, and the people who live there and have those accents will be looking at me going, well, there's an American, right? Well, they won't say that. I don't know what they'll say. There's a fucking American right there. Is that what they'll say? I don't know what language that was. Yeah, Rita's getting nice and chill. It's been in the fridge for a while, but I'm okay with that. It's not that I'm not looking forward to it. It should be fine, but it's a challenge generally. But I'm supporting a business, a female-led business, I think it was. Yeah. So that's it. And again, those are made for college kids. I didn't go to college, by the way. Big surprise. I would not have done well. Putting someone with my undiagnosed condition at the time into a college atmosphere would have been catastrophic. Like, I visited my friends at college and things happened that weren't great. Used to have a passport, or Andrew Butler says, I used to have a passport and have visited various countries, but not since 2003. Yeah, I've been to Canada, but that was also before you needed to get a passport to go into Canada. So, a while ago. Like, that is a thing in my head. And it's like, I went to Canada for like a weekend with some friends, and we were all 18. So you can't drink in the States, but in Canada, yes, you can. So that was fun. I had a really good steak. I'll never forget that steak. It was a classy place, too. And we were like, 18-year-old, a bunch of 18-year-old kids, 18-year-old young men from America diving into Canada for a week. Or not a week, a few days, like a weekend. Good times. Still pictures, probably. Geez, I don't know what it is about this one. If the next one's doing the same thing, then I'm thinking something's up, but hopefully not. I have to say. So make sure you're at least following my Instagram if you have that as a thing. We're doing a lot of hand gestures today. I don't know why. Because I will post lots of food pictures, probably. That's what I do. Food and whiskey pictures. Bourbon rendezvous. Rendezvous. Canada, Mexico, and the U.S. not counting military deployment in South America, which doesn't really count to me. Yeah, I can understand that. Being in the military and going somewhere, it's like, well, I'm on the base. Maybe I'll go somewhere else. That's how I understand it. I've never been in the military. I also wouldn't do well there. I tried to sign up for, what was it? URA. Whatever that is. The Marines? Sure. Thankfully, the guy who was there thought I wasn't doing great, because I wasn't. He was like, nah, you shouldn't probably do this. that was good. It was a good thing he said that. Bike and Bourbon, hello. Welcome. I still have to fix my bike. Every time I see you, I'm reminded that I have to fix my bike, or at least get someone to fix it. I have a place I'm going to do it in mind. I just have to actually lug my bike over there, which is really the difficult part, since the tires are flat. Thankfully, there's no, what do I call it? Environmental damage. It's not rusted or anything. It's been inside this whole time. It just hasn't been used in the past couple of years because of stuff. Bike and Bourbon, thank you. I do what I can. I'm an amateur photographer in the back of my head, sort of. I took graphic design courses. I got certified for that, so photography and messing around with Photoshop sometimes. It's what I learned to do, and it didn't get very far. I can make thumbnails now, except it's not hard anymore. There's places you can go, which I do, to make it a hell of a lot easier. I did that with today's thumbnail, and I only changed it a little bit. Pretzels. I still don't know what's going on with this whiskey. This bourbon? Is it bourbon? I forgot already. Yes, it is. Breckenridge. Bourbon whiskey. Why does it feel so hot? Like, what is that? My nose. Stop. Cool Runnings, I am traveling to Austin, Texas next week. In fact, a week from today, for the next Sunday stream, I might be in a different location. I still am not, that hasn't been planned yet. There's no actual definitive what I'm gonna do. But next Sunday, I might not be here in my apartment. I might be somewhere else. Well, the spices cool down. It's more vanilla now. Okay. I could feel it, getting here, and it didn't really burn as much this time. So maybe it's just the style. I don't know what it is. I don't know what that is, and I haven't had that happen very often that I can remember. Where I've drank something, and the palate is kind of meh. It's a little spicy at first, and then it gets here, and it just hurts. Or it's not pleasant. More than on the first or second step. Just the same kind of thing. Pinch Hitter Whiskey Lounge. Hello, welcome to you. How are you? What are you drinking? Where is mine? I'm kidding. I can read the other one. Austin, Texas is almost like another country or planet, depending where you go. Well, believe it or not, you can find me at the Crowded Barrel, probably. I don't know how that works there, but we'll see. I'll probably be absolutely beat. But for the record, officially, I'm announcing it. I think I said it before, but I'll announce it again. I have been reading this book called Tasting Whiskey, and I will be staying at what is known as Wizard Academy, which is pretty much where the Whiskey Vault is. So if you've watched the Whiskey Vault channel, you see them in a Whiskey Vault. I will be at that place, and I will be able to go into the Whiskey Vault whenever I want. Almost. I still don't know exactly what's going to happen, but I know it's going to be a lot of fun and a lot of stress at the same time. Just like trying to read this book is. When you have my conditions, reading a book is a struggle because you can't focus. And reading requires a certain degree of focus, believe it or not. But I'm getting there, slowly but surely. I'm going to try to chunk off times of the day where I'm just going to be doing that and nothing else. So we'll see. I'll keep you posted. I might, start posting stupid shit on I will post stuff on Patreon. By the way, I have a Patreon. $5 a month gets you this mustache regularly instead of 3 times a week. So if you can handle that, I mean, thanks. Every little bit helps to pay for that. Nice place that's kind of small. It's just to warn you. If you follow the signs of the Wizard Academy, you're in the right place. No, Bourbon Rendezvous. I've been there twice. Wait, twice before? Wait a minute. Hold on. 1, 2. Have I only been to Austin twice? Only. I don't remember. That's not good. I remember I went to Austin in 2019. It was after the Bastards Ball that year. Yeah, it must have been. I've only been there twice, but it feels like I've been there more than that. I guess because the Whiskey Vault stuff and Whiskey Tribe stuff. When you had been there at least a couple times. One of them was just to go there and see a bunch of Texas distilleries, and 2 was the 2021 Bastards Ball, which was crazy. Crazy fun, lots of fun. I hope to go again this year. We'll see. Fingers crossed. And what else? I lost my train of thought. Yeah, so I'll be there. And I've been there before. And that's kind of the central hub of where I've been. Other than... I have a general idea of where things are, so that's nice. But I will be actually on campus the entire week. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I will be pretty much living at the Whiskey Vault / Wizard Academy / Crowded Barrel. So if you want to say hi to me in person, I'll probably be there a few times that week. It'll be fun. I like Crowded Barrel a lot. I just like the place. The whole environment of Wizard Academy and Crowded Barrel is... You kind of stepped into some other place, like really, really stepped through the looking glass almost, where it's just like, I'm away from most things right now. Going to the top of the Wizard Tower is crazy, or the top of the building. You can see for miles. It's beautiful, beautiful place. Pinch hitter's nothing in the glass right now. Hold on. Yeah, Austin is a thing. I don't quite understand it since I don't live in Texas. And it's a big state, so there's no way I'm going to visit all of it, but I know Dallas and Austin are 2 very different places. But I haven't been to Dallas that I remember in a very, very long time. I think I might have gone through there once, but I was a kid, so it doesn't count. Went on a bit of a spree today. Oh, pinch hitter. Wild Turkey 101, Old Bottling, Yellowstone Store Pick, and OF Proof. Old Forester. 100 Proof Rye. Oh. Because I'm an idiot who doesn't pay attention. Well, it happens. Heh. Stand up. What? Me? I spent over $300. Bourbon Rendezvous says I spent over $300 on bottles to take home at Crowded Barrel. Yeah. That's the other thing. I gotta remember that. I have bottles there waiting for me. And I don't remember what they are. Excuse me. Like I said, getting over a cold. Very mild cold, like scratchy throat. So I like to think this coughing, sniffly bit is the last of it. Yeah, that'll happen at Crowded Barrel. I'll probably buy something from Crowded Barrel again, let's be honest. And then I have at least 2 bottles there. I have the gin, the Apology gin, that. And then something else. I don't remember what that is. Shows how much of a problem I have. And then I'm definitely going to Andalusia again. Because if you haven't been there, go there. Andalusia is kind of the peak of what I like from a distillery, where it's spacious yet cozy, knowledgeable staff. Ty's usually there. He's the owner / distiller. Wonderful human being who's happy to talk with you and take a picture with you and all that silly stuff, which I do because I'm a dork. And the whiskey they make there is glorious. I really like the three distilled. What's it called? Let me check. I still haven't thrown this away because I'm sad. Triple distilled. That's what I meant. See? Triple distilled. It's very bright. But yeah, very empty. Definitely need a new one. Glorious stuff. I miss it when I don't have it. Minimum, aged a minimum of 3 years in a charred oak barrel. I will definitely be buying more than one of those probably. Because I can't get it easily here. Could find it, but not easily. With that said, I'm going real slow. Delicious. Did I? Really? I knew I was forgetting something. Did I mention I'm really good at forgetting things? Because I am. You know what that means? You get to watch the bourbon flow temporarily. Sorry. A very important thing I forgot. Water! This is my new water bottle, by the way. There's Element on it. For those who may have been watching my Instagram story, I was in a rather extensive exercisey thing yesterday, which I don't normally do, because that requires going out on Saturday. Hold on. Andrew Fifield? I'm bad at names. I'm glad you like it. Links down below. I need to say that because I get in trouble if I don't with YouTube copyright stuff, apparently. And it's called Lo-Fi Girls. Very chill. Very mellow music. I'm destroying my Spotify list by playing it all the time during streams because they think I really like this kind of music all the time. It's like, no, I want to listen to White Zombie. What the hell? What are you doing? Ugh. So let's just say that first whiskey, that rye was, or that bourbon was okay. Well, I want to get to the rye. I know, isn't that nice? I love it. Oh, much better, good grief. Hydration is key, folks. I'm gonna have a water bottle with that on it someday. Not yet. And these are kind of nice. I like this kind of water bottle. It's like, it's squeezy enough, and it's got a decent cap, and you just glug, glug, glug. I don't like straws. Straws weird me out. Put my whole mouth on it all the time, you know? Oh, good. That's good stuff. Next on our list of stuff I'm going to drink right now, this is called Catcher's Rye. I don't want to show the label because someone whose name shall not be mentioned. His name's Tom. But anyway, that person donated this. What is this? 2 James Spirits, Detroit, Michigan, straight rye whiskey, 49.4%. Bit of a jump. Of course, the last one I'm going to drink tonight is 55.2. So there's that. Andrew Butler says, one of the places I went when I still had a passport was Andalusia in Spain. Andalusia in Spain. Not quite the same as this. No, I don't think. I mean, I assume they speak Spanish there. I don't know. I assume they do. It's called Spain. It'd be weird if they didn't. Watcha! Yeah, I'm very proud of my Buffalo Trace Endless bottle thing. Did that myself, kind of. Yeah, alright, here we go. Let's see what this rye is like. I had some of it at one point, but I don't remember because it was a while ago, and I've had this forever. I've had this for probably almost a year. Aaron Quarter Cast, so good. Nice. Sherry Town, right? I didn't know any of that when I first, I would go to Google and be like, Andalusia, and it went, Spain, and I went, what? I went, the distillery, what the hell is going on? I forget the name of what town it's in either. It's in a very, it's Texas. That's the weird thing. I gotta get used to that. Is in Texas, there's a lot of space. In Rhode Island, there is not. So you can't go anywhere without something else being around. There are no rolling plains. There are no giant mountains, really. There's the ocean, so that's probably the part where you can just go there and look and see nothing for a while. Maybe some boats or ships. Pikesville Rye, that's a favorite of mine, Andrew, if I feel. Let's call you Andrew. I don't know if I'm saying the last part right. Ow! Wow! That's much better. Yeah, Pikesville's right. Where is it? Oh, it's right here. Yes. It's right there. I knew that. I have other stuff in the way now. I have the Nulu barrel, I have the Wilderness Trail, and the Crowded Barrel thing, which I uncorked a little while ago. It's delicious, and I have more later. I'm trying to prep myself up for Texas whiskey, so I'll probably have some Texas whiskeys come, Wednesday to Friday. I'll very likely have Texas whiskey stuff going on. Again, I'm mentally trying to prepare myself for the fact that I'm going there again, and passport will be fun. I don't know how I'm going to feel about that. I have to go to the airport with a passport and be like, here's my passport, instead of giving them my license. I'm so used to doing. Oh, wow. That is rye. That is very rye. That is eucalyptus. Whew. Hello. Okay. A message from my friend Greg. If you have watched some of my gaming streams, you may have heard his voice once or twice. I'm going to have him on stream at some point. Probably gaming stream, so keep that in mind. I'm not doing the... Never mind. Basically, whiskey and gaming. I've been doing gaming a lot longer than whiskey, so I'm trying to merge the two. And don't put it down, Brian. And I think it's important to share what can only be called an old friendship at this point. And also helps to have more than one person on the stream and talking and stuff. And he's still new to whiskey, and I gave him a bunch of whiskey stuff. So far, he's picked out some interesting ones. I think he started with Pikesville. Is Pikesville 55 or 50? Hold on. Yeah. What a coincidence. Stay. My friend Greg, who is new to whiskey still. Greg's not here right now, I don't think. But he said, he just texted me. Point is, he managed to pick the first whiskey he decided to try from the 12 I sent him, and it was Pikesville Rye, which is the highest proof one I sent. So, surprise. But what's funny is the second one he picked was... What was the second one he picked? Tennessee whiskey. It was... Smooth Tennessee whiskey. Drink the damn whiskey, Brian. All right. Oh, good God. Pinch it or you don't. I just got a passport recently and I want to use it. That's it. I have one now, so I want to use the damn thing. That's all that is. Ah! It's a little early. Ow. What was my point? Wilderness Trail is legit. That's another one that's become a favorite. I did it at a blind tasting. Or not a blind tasting. I did it in a tasting. And it was clearly the one I preferred. So, glad I got to try that. Same with the, I also have the bourbon, but I don't know if I like that much as others. I have to do more tasting and testing, which I will do with all of you, I hope. What was my point? What was the second one Greg had? It was a Tennessee whiskey. Oh, that's right. I made a joke probably on stream when he was on, or maybe just... No, it had to be stream because it was silly. I said I'd give him the Dickel. And I did. That was the second one he picked. And that drank hotter than the first one I sent him, which was 55% Wilderness Trail Rye. So, funny that. Same thing with this bourbon that I started with it. It felt spicier. It drank really spicy at first, and then it just kind of stung. And that's weird, because it's a lower proof. Ugh. The Spanish red wine bourbon and drink some. Well, no, Spain. Spend time with. I don't know if I like sherry yet either. I know I like Irish whiskey, and a lot of Irish whiskey is finished in sherry stuff. And for a while, I wasn't sure if it was malt Scotch or sherry finished Scotch or sherry finished malt Scotch. I still don't know for certain. But what I did learn is that certain whiskeys that are from certain really heavy malts, I think, are not for me. Sugar Kitty sent me a sample of stuff, and it was just, oh, most of them I just went, why? Andrew Fifield, Greg is awesome. I have known him since high school? Probably just before high school, so just before 9th grade. I've known him that long, and it was literally he lived next door, and we became friends, and we used to hang out all the time. He lives in Missouri now, but we have kept in touch via gaming and voice chat and all that. He recently had a year or two ago, he had a son for the first time. He's a father now, so that keeps him very busy, but thankfully we're kept in touch and done stuff, and I'm sending him whiskey. It's all good. He's going to help me design some stuff for merch. By the way, I have merch down below. Bleh. Like the video. Gotta say that too. What's my favorite rye ever? Ooh, I don't like what's the favorite ever. But at the moment, the two that I enjoy are the ones we were talking about. The Pikesville Rye and the Wilderness Trail Rye. Wrong way. Wait, no, right way. Ha! Are definitely at the top of my list at the moment. So it's this one and this one. That's why they're right here. Although, if you saw a video I did recently, did I do a video? I think I did. Maybe not. But I opened up the Elijah Craig Rye recently, and that one actually is pretty good too. Unsurprising, because it's Elijah Craig, and if you look hard enough, you can see that I have more than 1 or 2 bottles. Not on purpose. It just kind of happened. I didn't go hunting these Elijah Craigs. It was just store pick, barrel proof. One of those barrel proofs I have not opened yet. You know what? This is kind of nice. What's it making me think of? For rye. I mean, I like rye's kind of. Not my favorite. But I do like them. This still has a little more of that peppery kick. Then it lingers. It's making me think of a spearmint gum. Something of that nature. Or no, black licorice, that's right. Black licorice gum, there's an awful thought. I don't hate black licorice, but it's definitely not a favorite. Oh yeah, Biking Bourbon Wilderness Trail is a nice discovery for me. I can not thank. My first running into anything about Wilderness Trail Rye was via Mash and Drum. Yeah. So I saw his video and I got curious and I bought it and it's good. And I did my own video, of course. Store pick's gonna be great. Specifically, that Buffalo Trace bottle was a store pick. And I opened that up recently, and I've taken a little dent out of it already, because it is delicious. I compared it to Blanton's. I compared that Buffalo Trace to 2 other Blanton's bottles I have. And guess what? It might have been the one I liked the best. Don't tell anyone that Buffalo Trace store picks are really freaking good. Ugh. I'm trying to think of the other ryes I've had that were pretty extreme. There are 2 coming to mind. Canadian Alberta Premium. That's the one that's just the most rye, hit you in the face, knock you down, and punch you thing I've ever seen or had. And then High West Double Rye is pretty intense as well. This isn't like that. This is closer to what is this closer to? Fudgesicle. I'm not sure. It's a nice balance. It's kind of an in-between at the moment, where it's not too much rye and not too much not rye. I'm not sure what the mash bill or anything is, but it's good. I don't know how much it was, and I'd rather not know. Since I haven't heard of it or seen it, I'm uncertain, but Detroit, Michigan. That's a surprise. It's pretty good, considering. You wouldn't think Detroit, Michigan when you think of rye whiskey. That's pretty decent, but there it is. Not bad. I like. Ugh. Hmm. Yeah. It's got more sweetness to it. It's got some spice. It does that weird thing for me. This is gonna sound weird, but that's alright. It hits the center of my tongue first and then goes to the side. Like the spice of it. It's sweet and then it gets spicy on my tongue. So it goes blah, blah, and then down in my stomach. That's what it does. Leave me alone. Dr. Pass Whiskey says, if you like Pikesville, then Rittenhouse is its little brother's same mash bill, just a couple years younger, but bottled in bond for a good price. Oh, I've heard of Rittenhouse. I don't know if I've ever tried it, but there's a lot of things I've probably tried that I don't remember because I didn't have a whole bottle of it, you know? It's one of those. And even then, I can't guarantee I'd remember because I've had too many whiskeys over my life. Andrew Fifield says, Elijah Craig is my jam, too. I'm embarrassed to say how many I have. My favorite rye is Booker's 13, but can't really afford that. Yeah, wow, that's what I'm worried about, finding an absolutely delicious whiskey I really want all the time, and then it's insanely hard to get. I have one in mind, but that's not because I really liked it. Sentimental stuff. If any of you ever see, what is it? Booker's Kathleen's batch. I want to say let me know, but don't. Don't tell me at all. But I hope you get to try some of it someday, because I hear it's good. I'm not really sure if I liked it or not. I just had it when I was in a bad spot. And I'd like to try it again to see if I really liked it or not. I know it was really high proof. That's all I really remember. Knob Creek is really popular. I have a couple of those. Elijah Craig just found its way into my collection. Honestly, it just did. And there's no way I can drink it fast enough, since a lot of it is just Elijah Craig or Elijah Craig store picks. I've lined them up and tried a bunch of them before. They are different. But I don't remember which one I liked the best. It was probably... You know what? I don't remember. Maybe I'll do that at some point, too, because I have so many Elijah Craig picks at this point. One I haven't even opened, because it's a special bottle. Like, it's a 10-year-old Elijah Craig for a store pick. Surprised me. It's got a sticker on the back and everything. All right, running out of time. Damn it. How an hour flies when you're having whiskey. And also warning all of you that my Instagram and my YouTube channel and my Twitter, not that anyone pays attention to that, is going to be a bit crazy. And on Patreon. If I can put a lot of stuff on Patreon, I will do so. But I found Patreon's a bit weird sometimes. It has this weird habit of saying, that lens didn't upload, and then it did. Or maybe it didn't, and it doesn't tell me until days later. It's a weird app. I like Patreon. Believe me, it's been tremendously beneficial to my mental health and to my problems, financial issues. Yeah, there's a thread of black licorice. Just something coasting through it. Like, is there some kind of cookie with black licorice in it? That's what's happening. It's vanilla sweet, and it's got this weird licorice thread. So it's vanilla cookie, vanilla wafer or something, with some black licorice in it. Vanilla icing, why not? Whoa! I will say what my next drink is, because I have to finish this one quickly, which is not something I like doing. I don't want the me I am now to be the person I hate tomorrow. But we're having the last one here, which is just a little bit. Let's see if it's going to focus. Starlight Rye finished. Honey Barrels, 55.2%. This one was given to me by Drums and Drams when I had him on my channel, and I was on his channel, I think. Haven't finished it. Gonna do that tonight. It's very good. It's very sweet. Doesn't drink like a rye at all, if I remember correctly. And it's so tasty. So with that said, because I got 5 minutes left, spice. Wow. Woo, that's spicy. Not insanely spicy, but it came in a wave. It was like super spicy. No, it was mild spice, and it built, and now it's lingering. And that was a fair amount I just drank, by the way. I don't do that because I like doing it, believe me. I don't. However, unfortunately for a 1 hour stream, you have to drink a little faster, and I don't. I talk too much. Good job. Andrew Fifield says, he telling you to reach me when you precious finds with you. You're my favorite whiskey tuber. Lies and slander, but thank you. Ah, I am a madman. I don't know what you're doing. But thank you, I appreciate that. I'm doing my best. That's what I like to say. I'm glad you enjoy it. And I will. I will try to remember to get in touch. No guarantees. But I will be talking about it on stream, I'm certain, if I do end up going to Kentucky again, because that was a lot of fun. But I would be going to Louisville. Because I didn't get to go there. I wasn't in the Louisville area. I was in Lexington instead. So I will try to be in that area. I will definitely try to hit Maker's Mark again because that place was beautiful. And it was fairly far away from most other places, which was nice. Okay, 10 minutes from Lexington. So maybe I will go to Lexington. I don't know. Maybe I'll go in between. That's what I should have done. Maybe land in Louisville and stay somewhere in the middle. That's really the hard part. We'll see. The spice must flow. Yes. Here we go, the Starlight. This is again 55.2%. Humana, humana, humana. Gonna be great. I actually remember I stayed just north of Lexington, so it was about 10 to 15 minutes to get into Lexington, but I didn't really go there. I think it was near there. I got to meet It's Bourbon Night. Sorry, Chad and Sarah from It's Bourbon Night, who are going live in 3 minutes. So make sure you go there next. If you want to keep rolling down this whiskey stuff train, I'll be there. I'm a moderator. I'm indirectly important, but not. And, just saying, don't tell, don't. They might be a guest on my channel next month. Maybe. I don't know where that accent came from. But yes, that might be a thing. Don't say anything. Tell all your friends. Oh, shit. You'll find out what's going to happen. This smells musty. What the hell? I've had this half empty for a while, so I don't know if that might have changed it a little bit, but surprise! Oh, and Wild Turkey. That place was amazing, too. Those are the two ones that stand out. Wild Turkey and Maker's Mark. Buffalo Trace stands out because it was so freaking busy, which is not a good thing in my mind. And I like Buffalo Trace, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Mom lives near Louisville. She'd let you stay at her house. I don't know if I want to do that. Hi, person I don't know. I'm going to stay here for a while. Thanks. I like the option, though. Castle and Keys. That was also a great place. Wonderful distillery. I wish I could have stayed there longer. But they didn't have any bourbon. They had rye, and that's it. Nothing wrong with that. But they didn't have that released yet. There you go. Justin's House of Bourbon. I did stop in there. They had a lot of very expensive stuff and a lot of very interesting stuff to see. But I looked at some of the prices and just went, no. But I wasn't there to buy anything. Just wanted to see it. It was a little late in the day. It was kind of like a side thing before I went back home. Have a sip? Here, yes. Oh, yeah. There's honey in that, all right. Doesn't help that I had a bunch of ryes and bourbons before this one, but sweeter there, I remember. Weird musty funk, a little bit at the start. Little tingle now. Sweet. Just sweet treat. That's what that is. And it doesn't drink like the proof at all. Yay! Delish. Chad and Sarah are great. I hope to meet them again where it's not so busy. I know we were at what's that really nice restaurant? Fudge. I can't remember I can't remember right now. But met him at a nice restaurant. Also met them at the Bastards Ball. Hopefully, I'll talk to them in person again someday where there's not so much stress going on. But generally speaking, lovely people. Hopefully, you'll meet them someday. Justin Keys is nice. Justin's pick. Maybe someday. But we're at the end of my stream. It's Bourbon Night is officially starting at this moment. So please head over there. Tell them KillCo sent you. I'm sure they won't care, but just in case, it helps me and it helps, well, me probably. But anyway, I'll see you there. With all that said, as always, live long and prosper. Don't forget to be awesome. And I will see you. Well, on It's Bourbon Night, but I'll see you out there. Boop. Thank you for joining me on KillCo Whiskey Musings. You can find my social media and Patreon in the links below. Be sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. So good. Whoa.